This final round fixture in the Allianz Premier 15s didn't appear to have much on the line, with Worcester Warriors and Sale Sharks already guaranteed their positions of 8th and 9th respectively, no matter what happened at Sixways, but both will be looking to head into the summer break on a high. Fresh from their impressive win over Loughborough Lightning, Joe Yapp's pack picked up where they left off last week, the Scottish hooker Lana Skeldon going over for her first ever Warriors try. Sale responded through number 8 Amy Oro crossing to level things up, before Worcester's 8 Sinead Harry's charging run here set up the second. Some smart backwork and slick hands eventually saw Jade Shekels' looping pass set up Vicky Laughlin to outpace the covering defence. Her dot down, her 6th try this season. Katie Daney-McLean Sharks also came into this fixture off a bonus point win, that over DMP Durham Sharks in the last round, and a feature was their strike play. It was on show again here, as the Scotland 15s and 7s international wing Evie Tonkin hit a brilliant line and showed impressive strength to finish. Sale were the creators of their own downfall for the next points, Katana Howard knocking the ball on deep inside her own 22, which Meg Varley gobbled up and set up the simplest of tries for centre partner and recent England 7s debutant, Jade Shekels. The Warriors' backs looked in the mood in the Worcestershire sunshine, and with smart running lines and clever hands, the ball again found flyer Laughlin in space. This time though, she opted to find fellow wing Paige Ferries on the support line inside as the hosts secured the bonus points before the break. With the game finally poised at the start of the second half, it was Sale who struck first. All three of the Sharks' front row were on the score sheet last week, and the American prop Kat Benson was at it again. She powered over from this driving maul for her 3rd try in as many games. Not to be outdone at line-out time, Worcester had a trick of their own for their first points of the second 40. Alex Callender with the front pod take that looked to set up the drive, but instead it was the trick play to fellow Welsh back row Harries, who could not be stopped. That was the catalyst for Warriors to kick on in the second half, the backs again clicking. Shekels hitting a superb cutback to break the defence, and then Varley helping the ball onto Laughlin, who looked to be in for her second. Caught just short, she did well to keep the ball alive, and after a scramble at the breakdown, she was then the provider to Shekels to finish the move that she started deep inside her own half. Her 10th try of an encouraging campaign. The Warriors won this fixture 29-24 on the opening day of the season at Hayward Road in what was a tight encounter, but this second half performance was just too much for Sale. Their 7th came from Alex Callender's break, and when the Welsh open side wasn't held in the tackle, she had the foresight to pick and go again, and then set up replacement Karis Cox. The trip back to Manchester for Sale would yield a point for their efforts. Lizzie Duffy's dummy was brought by the drifting defenders, and the youngster strolled in for the 4th and bonus point try. Worcester though did not let up for the full 80 and would go on to score 2 more. The first, this impressive interception from 8 Sinead Harry's. She pinned her ears back from the halfway line and managed to cross despite the attentions of the covering Duffy. On a notable afternoon's work for Warriors backs, it seemed fitting it would be another who would get to the final try, with wing Paige Ferries smartly finishing down the blindside to grab a brace for the day. Minori Yanamoto's 3rd successful conversion nudged Worcester past the half-century for their 6th win of the season, one more than last campaign. Both teams will now look to regroup over the summer and be pushing further up the table next season. Final score at Sixways, Worcester Warriors 51, Sale Sharks 26.